from Thailand up against Mineski of the Philippines. We've got Mineski on the central side, ECS on the Scourge, same picks, same lanes. Guys in chat, calm your beards, calm your beards. Nothing, the spam is not going to help. Oh my. Oh. Settle down, guys, and enjoy the day of Dota ahead. We've still got at least 2 games here, this game and the next. We are going to be remaking this, and we are going to be making sure to save after first blood, team fights, and everything of the sort. As right now we're going to see the same tri-lane coming out from Mineski, heading towards that bottom lane. They're going to run into this Kunkka, the Puck, the Shadow Demon, maybe fairly soon, as Kunkka is going to put this Observer Ward on their high ground by the looks of it, and then back off downriver, not going to go further anywhere, as he does maybe expect this tri-lane to be there waiting for him, and they're going to go wandering into the woods. They may actually find someone here, as they've gone all the way to the other team's side of the map, and yes, it looks like they will. Have they spotted each other yet? Oh yes, they did. They saw the ES, and Puck immediately retreating away. ES saying hello. As oh, they get the banish. They're going to get a torrent as well. ES in trouble here. He's going to take quite a bit of damage. Whether or not he goes down, Puck is going to throw down the orb. He's going to pop the fissure as well. The fissure is actually going to get a nice little block. He's popping the salve, and he's trying to stay as hidden as possible to get some regen. There's another torrent coming in. It hits once again. The banish is probably going to be up soon, and this could spell trouble here. Naga Siren looking to come in. There's the ensnare, and it looks like ES's worries are over. Unless there's... oh no, there's a banish. ES needs a few more right clicks before he goes down, and it's not going to come by the looks of things. He's down to red HP, but he does survive. Naga Siren there, just picking up an Invis rune, in fact, as meanwhile top lane, DK Queen of Pain trading hits a bit. DK getting the worst end of that one. Queen of Pain actually not taking a single bit of damage. DK looks like he took 2, maybe 3 right clicks, and DK heading towards that top lane. He has got the Quelling Blade to help him last hit rather than a stout shield, which would stop him from taking damage. Because he's going to get some support, that's a strong decision. Much like at bottom you see Naga Siren doing a similar thing. He's got that Quelling Blade and going to use that to his last hitting advantage, keeping this Puck as far away from the creep wave as possible. For those of you guys in chat, the disconnection had nothing to do with ECS. It was the Observer who was in the game who caused the disconnection problem last game, and hopefully there's nothing of the sort this game, as we will be, as I'll be doing this game, and we will see Templar Assassin at mid lane up against Tiny. Templar Assassin has the better damage and will be able to keep Tiny a bit away from the creep wave here. Tiny with a lot of regen, but he needs to get that bottle up as quickly as possible, and you're going to be seeing Templar Assassin doing bottle crowing once he has that bottle, and using that bottle to just spam refraction and keep his mana and HP nice and high. And that's going to really hurt this Tiny quite a lot at mid lane. And meanwhile, bottom lane, Puck on the high side of these trees, maybe going to look for a little crystal here. He doesn't actually know what's going on. He doesn't have vision of this. He's just trying to use this position to his advantage, as we will see. Yes, picking up the last here. Puck here, he doesn't actually know what's going on there. He is in fog. DK at top lane, he's going to be pretty much free farming, up to 6 CS so far. He is going to have to contest with this tower, which is not where you want your creep wave to be. That's partly because of this creep pulling going on by the Shadow Demon and Kunkka, making it a bit harder for DK to last hit, not to mention he takes more damage under this tower, so not the best position for him to be in. They need to time those creep pulls so it doesn't hurt the DK, not to mention it will, they have to be careful that it doesn't push out the lanes too much. And ECS, it looks like, oh, going to see another DC problem here maybe, as KNA is lagging. Oh, my back is absolutely cracking there, as we do see. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a fun day, as we do just hope to get this game underway. Of course, there's no save, guys. We're 2 minutes in. I'm not going to save 2 minutes in. And we will have
players' forces are
another remake. Hopefully this time things do go smoothly. As it looks... Ooh, the pause. We're going to find out exactly what is going on here, guys. It is going to be a last remake for them, as hopefully no more problems persist. Anyways, guys, while we wait for the players to join, we'll have a quick break, as game will be back up in 1 minute's time. Stay tuned, get yourself a quick drink, as we will be live with GEST Mineski versus ECS. Well, this... Yeah. Okay.
Because ECS anyway.
Yeah.
3 rows already.
It can't get... I agree.
I think finally, the Mineski and Sample on the bench will decide.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry? Skyny...
MSI win beat RG.
Yeah, that's right.
Skynet beat RG also.
Skynet beat RG. Alrighty guys, welcome back. GST action, we are live. ECS versus Mineski once again for the second time today. We've gone live right as there's some action. Puck finding himself very, very low. Run into the ES, the AA, the Naga Siren. Luckily there's plenty of time to head back to base, heal up. Even uses that orb to get back quicker. Still 20 seconds to go before that creep spawn. This is going to be a best of 1 match in the group stage. Mineski currently sitting at... yeah, 1 win and 1 loss. This is their 3rd match of the group. They did lose to inv-red earlier. ECS currently on 0 wins and 2 or 3 losses, I believe. And we're going to see DK stun. Kunka Torrent finds Queen of Pain. And just going to quickly introduce your 2 teams. As long as these 2 teams do decide to settle down, stop providing me with some action. As Kunka still on the chase, still right-clicking away. So now that things do seem to be settling down, Kira's going to do their creep blocking. We're going to have on the Sentinel team Mineski representing the Philippines. That is Oa playing the Queen of Pain. We've got Jay playing the Templar Assassin at mid. ES played by Woot. Ancient Apparition played by RR and Jules on that Naga Siren. Over on the Scourge team representing Thailand, representing ECS Fight. We've got the Tiny played by FTG. We've got DK being played by KNA. We've got Shadow Demon played by MCNK and Kunka in the hands of SW. finally, bottom lane, the puck being played by DVA. That's going to round off your Scourge team here. Once again, puck positioning himself near this creep ball, trying to stop it from spawning, not letting them stack that, but ES is just going to be doing a single stack here. And we will see Naga Siren pretty much free farming away at bottom lane. Similarly, DK at top lane should have a very, very good time. They've got Kunkka doing some creep stacking and then to follow some creep pulling. That'll help him get some farm, some XP. But it is going to be make it a bit harder for DK to keep that lane equilibrium. So he does need to be a bit careful here. As we're just going to pop out this chat so I can see a bit better what is going on with you guys. And we do see TA up against Tiny mid lane. Oop, Tiny not going to get that toss with backwards. Wanted to get that Templar Assassin under the tower, taking some damage. Not going to get the combo off there. And Templar Assassin popping the refraction as well as having the bounce attack. And Tiny takes a lot of damage. And wow, the ranged attack with the bleed actually picking up the back creep there. So it works so well. Not to mention to harass the Tiny as well as last hit those creeps from far away. Bottom lane, Naga Siren, 12 CS already. Easy lane fitting, the safe lane there. Puck is nowhere to be seen. Puck is up only level 1. Has yet to get a single point of experience. On the other side of the map, Queen of Pain, same thing happening to him. Unable to get anywhere near this creep wave. The Shadow Demon, the Banish plus Torrent combo is just something that is too scary to go up against. He can't really leave his tower and be all that safe. And we will see whether or not this top lane will be as successful for ECS as the bottom lane was for Mineski, especially in that first game when Jules picked up 2 towers in the first sort of 7 or 8 minutes. He was even doing damage to the tier 3 tower just 9 or 10 minutes into the game before we did have the first disconnection problem. For those of you in chat saying, go save now, well this is 2 minutes in, nothing has actually happened, and if the teams do disconnect again, we won't be remaking. Instead, ECS will have to award Mineski the default win as they have had 2 disconnection problems so far. Meanwhile, mid lane, Tiny has picked up his bottle. He's up to 8 CS, so getting that bottle up fairly quick. Tempo Assassin flies his out with the magic wand. Going to start that bottle crow action happening. Also can use that crow to scout out these runes if required, as we will see. 17, 18 CS on TA, 10 CS on Tiny, so Tiny not doing too bad. And here comes the start of the push at top lane. Queen of Pain quickly blinking out. Smart decision from him. DK has picked up a Ring of Health. He's going to have some mana problems with this build. Normally you'll see something like a Soul Ring or a Bottle being in a side lane, not using Bottle Crow. Maybe we'd go for a Soul Ring here, but he is going to have a bit of a time using all his mana in this lane. We do see a Banish. Torrent actually not locking on to the Queen of Pain there. Queen of Pain quite alright. This top tier 1 tower though not going to be around all that much longer, as this game ECS doing much better to pressure these towers. Whereas Mineski have yet to sort of get their push happening on this tier 1 tower, although they didn't start pushing until about 5 minutes last game. It was around 5 minutes, they had the Bassi ring, and they just took 2 towers instantly. Top lane, Banish, Torrent, stun, down goes Oa, the Queen of Pain going down. That is a very, very nice coordinated gank, and we will have a quick save coming out here. As ECS picking up that first blood, so they're the ones who get the first strike this game. They're off to a much better start. Naga Siren at bottom lane though is farming ridiculously well, 31 CS to his name. We do see Templar Assassin 24 CS, so once again Mineski doing better than their opponents in terms of farm, but this time Mineski are not pushing as well as last game, because Queen of Pain only just got his first points of experience at 4.5 minutes in. Puck level 2 is in a similar very poor situation, not going to be able to do a whole lot to actually defend his bottom lane when he's only level 2. Similarly, Queen of Pain with level 2 cannot really do much except blink away from this combo. And we will see bottom lane, Naga Siren with the Bassi ring turned on. They're going to start pressing this tower. ES is keeping the creeps away from their own creep wave. Fissure goes down. There's the Cold Feet. Puck needs to orb out. Does manage to do so just before it locks on. Puck just managing to escape. The combo from Mineski was almost enough to get that kill. And Naga Siren picks up the first tower for Mineski. Meanwhile, Kunkka at top. Oh, in trouble. Queen of Pain. Oa picking up a kill. Holy crap. Picks up a kill on his own against a what was a very tough lane. The DK against the tri lane, although Shadow Demon had gone missing. And Shadow Demon with just salve and sentries in his inventory, maybe looking to go help this mid lane as Templar Assassin, now level 6, going to give Tiny a hard time. at this mid lane. Bottom lane, meanwhile, Naga Siren looking to start pressuring this second tower. He will go venture off, probably buy his Vitality boost to start making that Vanguard, as we do see this bottom tier 2 tower now being backed up. Kunkka is there this time. Not going to let those towers drop. The tier 2 tower and even the tier 3 tower taking damage in the previous game, as we do see Naga Siren. He has enough gold to pick up that Vanguard, although he's not going to do it now. He doesn't want to miss out on this farm. And he doesn't desperately need that damage block just at this point, as a level 3 Kunkka and a level 3 Puck, and not something to be scared of when you're a Naga Siren with 950 HP, a Ring of Health to give you some nice regen on level 5. Queen of Pain at top, hitting level 5 himself, so Queen of Pain has caught up very quickly. He was behind quite badly on XP, but as it stands right now, he's actually caught up, not to mention Templar Assassin at mid doing very well, has phase boots. He's going to send that bottle back to base once again, and now it's going to come down to these ganks. Tiny's going to start ganking. He wants the Naga Siren, comes in with the DD rune, gets Naga Siren down to red HP, 40 HP, needs a toss. Tiny needs the vision. He's not going to actually get the vision, and ESAA come hurrying in, but meanwhile Templar Assassin actually pushing away at this middle lane. Queen of Pain needs to be careful. Here comes the gank. Shadow Demon looking for a banish. There's a stun. Not going to use the banish. No, he needs to use the banish. There's no torrent as of yet. Here we go. Torrent going to hit. Queen of Pain should go down. Blinks. And the X brings him back. Not quick enough with that blink. He did get caught, and a bit of an interesting use there. I mean, I thought the Kunk would actually torrent on top of the DK stun, but he waited to torrent for the banish to be used. Meanwhile, mid lane, Templar Assassin wants to go on Tiny. Tiny is very, very low. That meld does so much damage, with the refraction giving him plus 100 damage. And as soon as this action does die down, we'll have a quick little save. Although mid lane, what is going on here? Templar Assassin goes in on Tiny. Tiny gets out to red HP. As, Torrent coming in. Gonna find the TA. This could spell trouble. He's going to pop his bottle. He's got a lot of magic sick charges. And he actually, drops the bottle on the ground. Could have almost been stolen there, as his career does fly away. And Templar Assassin on the run now. Has a lot of magic wand charges, which he can use. But he's being surrounded here. Puck, Shadow Demon below him. Looking to cut him off is Puck. And even this DK at top lane could come look to help cut him off, as Templar Assassin will run into a couple heroes here. The Sentry Ward is dropped. Templar Assassin nowhere to run, only south, and he's going to try to fight his way out. He needs to maybe go for a few more right clicks. Could have maybe tried to do some more damage to the Shadow Demon, but in the end, it was all in vain. Bottom lane though, Naga Siren doing some damage, and we will have a quick save as soon as Tiny stops actually. Yeah, he's just going to throw down some nukes there. And looks like all is well. It's not easy just to save, guys. I can't just save at will. If it's the middle of a fight, it's not something that's the players will be really appreciate. And in comes the nukes. They've gone on Tiny. The Cold Feet is going to latch. Tiny, though, very tanky. In goes the toss. Naga Siren taking a lot of damage from the tower, though. It changes target. No, it finds Naga Siren. He survives on about 7 HP. Tiny going to get somewhat blocked by a Fission. Not completely blocked. He's still chasing. And Naga Siren may just decide to suicide here. No, he's going to look to survive. He wants to run, and I think he will survive. There's no one there to cut him off. And Shadow Demon not going to find him there. Although there are some wards here that may locate him. Tiny's coming in from one direction. Shadow Demon looking to catch up to him. Naga Siren with this Vanguard, though, is regenerating quite a lot of HP. He's going to get spotted in just a second by this Observer Ward, but they're not going to be able to catch up to him, so he survives. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Puck, level 4. Being quite badly out-leveled by this Queen of Pain. Oh, mid lane, Ara actually going down. Bit of a misplay by him, as we see Ancient Apparition going down. Torrent with the banish on Templar Assassin. He needs to get out of range of this tower. The X is going to bring him back, though. And he needs to meld to dodge. He actually has the refraction up, so forget about meld. He's staying alive here. Puck going to try orb his way in. Not going to be enough, as Shadow Demon completely out of mana. Templar Assassin, great juking, great escaping. And he's going to live to see another day. As we will see a regrouping coming from the two teams. Queen of Pain at top, level 6 now, picking up a magic wand, will have that bottle. Ferrying back and forth from base. Mid lane, they've gone on TA. He's going to dodge the torrent though, and the toss as well. The refraction does its job, stops him from taking damage. He's going to turn this around, do some right click damage on Tiny. A couple slows coming out. Tiny in trouble, needs one more right click. Tiny goes down. The toss does go once again. Refraction stopping it doing any damage at all. And Templar Assassin will probably decide against this chase here. Would have been a bit foolish. Not a kill he could have gotten, only a death that was maybe going to be awaiting him under that tower. Going to use up all those bottle charges. Actually going to find a regen ring. So that's going to be really nice for Templar Assassin. As meanwhile, bottom lane, the forgotten hero, the Naga Siren. Mineski looking very good here. Up to 55 CS, this their carry. He's got the Vanguard, he's got boots, he's up to 900 gold as mid lane. We see KNA go down. The triple gank coming out with the ES, AA, and the Templar Assassin as they... And now... Whew, getting some kills in Mineski's favor. We will see Puck hitting level 6, so he can now come help back up his teammates and set up some team fights with this Kunkka maybe. Kunkka though, I don't know if he's actually hit level 6 yet. No, he's only level 5, so he's not really able to use that torrent boat with the Puck yet. Not to mention, he's going to have some mana problems. It costs him 270 mana to use both torrent, and he's also got the X-Max spot, so he doesn't really have mana for all 3 spells. And we will see that maybe causes some problems. He's going to need teammates to have arcane boots, maybe even get some mana items of his own, upgrade to a magic wand, go for something like a drum of endurance, which will give him some +9 intel. As here we go, they've gone on Tiny, the cold feet, the AA ultimate, he goes down, and Mineski find themselves in control of the game once again. Even though it's 4-4, they've got the farm, they've got the towers, and we will see another save in just a second. They need to be careful with this courier. Top lane looks okay, and we will have a save game coming out. No, we won't actually. What is going on? They want this puck. Templar Assassin is sitting there. Needs to scurry away. It looks like he will, and we will now properly save the game. And the tier 1 tower at mid should go down here. Yes, it does go. Hara picking up the kill. Fissure gonna block off the Shadow Demon. He banishes himself. It's gonna help stop the Fissure from doing damage. And here come the combo. ES, ulti. Great play, great initiation from Puck with the Kunkka follow-up. They pick up 1. It's only the ES so far, but Templar Assassin is sitting invis in a lot of trouble. Puck gets the silence off. A couple more right clicks is going to be needed because of that refraction. They bring him back though. And Templar Assassin, once again, invis. The tiny stun finishes him off, and 2 kills quickly going in ECS's favor. But the problem is this bottom lane. Naga Siren, 2k gold, has a tier 2 tower and doing a bit of chipping away at this tier 3 tower even, as AA is going to come in as well. Shadow Demon, ensnare, cold feet, he's going to get locked down. Naga Siren should be able to get this kill. AA though in a bit of trouble, is he? Yes, he does. The last right click coming down takes him out. Naga Siren on the run, has the phase boots, gonna have to pop those to get away as quickly as possible. Doesn't have mana to use sleep or any sort of escape mechanism. And Tiny is now coming in, looking to chase, but he's not going to find anything. The only thing that's going to happen though is top lane, Queen of Pain still farming, harassing DK down fairly low. DK trying to get up that Vanguard, got the ring, got the stout shield and treads, but still only at 700 gold, so quite a slow Vanguard, as he does have 63 CS, but he does have the 1 death, unless maybe he does actually have this Vanguard is on the courier. No, it's not. So DK still trying to get up that Vanguard, as we do see Naga Siren, his carry counterpart, farming oh so well. Vanguard phase boost on 2.2k gold, 82 CS to the DK's 63 CS, so 20 CS lead for Naga Siren, and a 2 tower kills for Naga Siren, giving him a huge amount of gold. Not to mention the kill he's got as well, as we will see. Top lane, Queen of Pain still doing okay here. 50 CS, so Queen of Pain, I mean, was level 1 for so long. But it's been just a matter of no time whatsoever catching up, getting back into this game. He hasn't really gotten involved yet, but he's in a position where he's level 9. He's got some sort of just core items up with treads, the null talisman, and he can come help out where needed. There's a stun, there's a taunt. They want this Queen of Pain. The X is not there. Oh, yes, it is. I thought they didn't get it off in time, but Queen of Pain gonna get brought back. The Breath of Fire. DK picks up a kill. Smart by him to last hit that one, as he does need the gold. Meanwhile, Puck finds himself... actually not going to do a whole lot when he uses slow on a hero that's got haste. Tiny going in. Stun. Toss. Tempo Assassin gets very low. The Puck orb finishes off the kill. Naga Siren, though, still pushing away, farming away at this bottom lane. As top lane, the boat goes flying in. Misses the Earthshaker. Earthshaker... no, he's not going to be able to escape. The X is there, and they're going to be able to pick up this kill. Kunkka, who just is all over the place. I mean, he's got a significant amount of mana to be using all these spells. The torrents, the X's, even the boat there. His magic wand is allowing him to do this, and he's had very good game. I mean, Kunkka so far, a support Kunkka roaming around the map typically is not something you'd expect to see, but this Kunkka has had 1 kill, 1 death, and 7 assists. He's been involved in 8 of the 10 kills, and as a result, things are not looking too bad for ECS. They are up 10 kills to 5, but at the same time, I wouldn't say they are ahead because there's so much farm on Templar Assassin, as well as the Naga Siren. Templar Assassin, Linnea picking up a Blink Dagger now. He is definitely going to be a threat to look out for. Naga Siren up to 96 CS at just 15 minutes. He's going to hit 100 CS by the 16-minute mark by the looks of things, and that is going to be a very, very quick radiance in his hands at this rate if he can keep on farming, keep this momentum going. And Mineski, I mean, they definitely are the ones in control here, despite the kill difference here. ECS so far working better, ganking better. Sorry, not working better, they're ganking better, but as far as farm and the overall towers are going, they're not looking all too good, as we do see an initiation on Puck at top. He's going to blink away, he dodges the scream. Great play from Puck. Queen of Pain going to pay for this with her life. Taken out under the tower, and AA ultimate gets another dodge by Puck. Puck dodges not only the scream, also the AA ultimate. Some great play from Puck, and ES is going to maybe go down as well. No, ES on the low ground. Tiny needs a toss. He may be able to get it. No, he's not. ES out of range. Tiny, maybe the toss was actually on cooldown, and the Kunkka Torrent is going to find RR. RR will go down. FTG picks up his 3rd kill in a row, and meanwhile, Woods actually does go down. They find the ES. He comes back in. Templar Assassin is there, though, trying to take out this Shadow Demon. 1 more right clicks, all that's needed. Templar Assassin picks up the kill. He also blinks to the side, looking for more. He's going to get stunned, and Tiny, rethinking, wanted to go in, decides to back off now, and he's going to be chased down by Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin will be sent a bit further back, though, with that X marks the spot. And meanwhile, a courier actually goes down. Owa losing his courier, so a bit of a mistake there. I believe that, yeah, that was the Queen of Pain losing his courier, so that's 150 gold for each of these Scourge heroes. They're not going to be too worried about that, though, because Naga Siren, 4.2k gold, going to pick up that relic, and going to have that Radiance by about the 20-minute mark. This is just a beastly amount of farm, and we will have a quick save by the looks of things, as we are going to see whether or not ECS can deal with this very, very farmed Naga Siren. They're doing okay. They're ganking well. They're shutting down some of these. I wouldn't say shutting down, but they're stopping these heroes. If Mineski were leading in kills at this point, this game would be a very one-sided game. It's because ECS have managed to get some nice ganks off and some great combos with this. With their heroes, they're actually not looking all that bad here. They are going to find DK in minute trouble. ES ultimate, Fissure, DK, see you later. Naga Siren will help pick up this kill, setting it up with the ensnare, and here comes the combo. Torrent, both, ES goes down. Templar Assassin only down to half HP. He may look to go back in. Naga Siren setting it up. There's the refraction, going to stop the toss from doing any sort of damage. And the X marks the spot on Templar Assassin. The Pug is actually wanting to go in on this. Naga Siren popping the illusions, and he is getting down very, very low. Will go down. Tiny looking for the last hit. The swing does not actually connect. The kill does go to MCNK, and they are looking to keep on chasing. Maybe take out the AA. Great toss. Puck gets a bit closer. There's a DD rune there, but he doesn't really want that at the moment. Templar Assassin, on the other hand, he does. He's going to pick up the DD rune, maybe even turn around. He's turned on the refraction. He's got a mithril hammer. The torrent misses. He could turn this around, as Tiny is so slow. He forces away. Tiny going for a quick 4-staff. Templar Assassin not wanting to go in. He can't actually blink because of this poison, and also being a bit blocked by the AA, as we do see Shadow Demon saying, okay, time to just TP home. Queen of Pain pressuring this bottom lane. Wow, tier 3 tower gets down to 400 HP. And Mineski, despite once again losing a few lives there, are still in control. They've got the map control. They're pushing well. They're applying a lot of pressure. Despite the deaths, they're the ones putting on more pressure than their opponents. As you can see, even this top tier 1 tower going to go down here. Free tower more or less for Jay, as there's not going to be any. There is going to be a TP. There's also going to be a refraction pop. The TP gets cancelled. That was the Kunkka, in fact. Kunkka realizing, hey, if I do that, I'm a dead man. The ES was there, the AA was there, and rightfully so. Probably shouldn't have even TP'd to begin with unless he knew teammates were going to be TPing as well. But by then it was too late. The tower was going to go down. And the Filipino team, Mineski, in control. 114 CS on Naga Siren. As he's going to find himself getting initiated on in mid. Does he have the ultimate? He may in fact need this. They're going to get purged here. Naga Siren in trouble. Pops the gush, the AoE gush. And will find himself being chased down. Puck with the coil. He's going to go down as the ES Fissure coming in with an AA ultimate. Going to do a fair bit of damage to Shadow Demon. He's not going to go down though. As we do see just a bit of some serious harass happening. But Mineski down 7 kills to 16. I mean, they need to be careful. They can't keep giving up these kills. They are going to pop a smoke. Tiny is the first one. Stun, toss, ES will go down to one more hit. Gets it. FTG, mega kill. Great play from him. And looking for the Ancient Apparition as well. As we will see an X, Torrent, Templar Assassin is on the receiving end here. Orb goes in. Another kill for ECS. ECS, who are looking very, very strong here. And we will have a quick save. As we see Mineski finding themselves not in the best position possible. Time for them to sort of start looking for some answers for the sort of teamwork and great combo, hero combo that we're seeing from ECS so far. Mineski, though, they do have this Naga Siren who's getting very, very powerful. He's up to 600 gold, very close to that Radiance. If he hadn't died those couple times recently, he'd have it by now. But luckily for ECS, they have managed to slow down his momentum. But Mineski all over, all their heroes. Queen of Pain, 94 CS. They've got 3 heroes all farming well. The Queen of Pain, the Naga Siren, and the Templar Assassin, whereas ECS, their farm is nowhere near as good. DK up, well DK, he's absolutely exceptional. He's up to 121 CS, possibly the highest in the game. And here we go. Naga Siren wants to go in, he's popped the sleep. TP going to come in. ES is just going to walk his way in and pop the ultimate. Oh no, he ulties too early. The ES completely chokes it, and Templar Assassin going to get stunned. The puck coil goes down. Templar Assassin in trouble. This is not looking good for Mineski. The orb's coming in. The momentum has been slowed down somewhat, but so far, just the one hero to drop. The ES has gone down. He completely messing up the ultimate there. The Crow is going to go down. Another courier kill. The second of the game. Mineski are falling apart, and we are going to see them chasing more. Naga Siren in trouble. In comes the boat. Another kill goes down. Queen of Pain forced to buy back, and this T1 tower will go down as ECS find themselves looking in a dominating position here. Mineski on the back foot. Mineski down 21 kills to 7, and this DK getting more and more farm. As we see Mineski looking to stop some of these TPs. There's TPs all over. They haven't got any stuns though. The cold feet does not initially stun. You have to wait for it to set in, so the TP still goes. Mineski, though, they've got the tower advantage. They're up. They've taken out 5 towers to 2. And we will have another save as
players' forces are under attack.
As a great fight coming out from ECS. ECS are just playing so well here. The teamwork is just spot on. And you can see it there. Mineski, I mean, they're not playing like their usual selves. The ES ultimate there was a bit too early and just not maybe communicated as well as possible. And ES got taken out before he actually did any bit of damage there. He did 0 damage that fight. His ultimate did nothing because they were invulnerable by sleeping, and then once they weren't sleeping, he didn't even get a fissure popped off. His impact on that fight was a negative one. He led his team into death. It would have been better off if he wasn't there. And speaking of death, FTG picks up his 8th kill of the game. He's wicked sick, and they pop the drum. They want to chase. They want this ES. ES need to use that fissure. Shadow Demon. Oh, toss. Is it going to be? They've got the vision there. Mate, that could be a bit dangerous, though. Tossing into this tower. Probably not advised, but they're going to go for it. In comes Shadow Demon. Needs to pop the banish, maybe. He actually gets a fissure off, and stun coming in. ES will go down. One more right click, and Shadow Demon picks up the kill. Now 23-7. TP's home is the call from ECS, as they do have to worry about Naga Siren is going to be getting up that Radiance. He could have had it 5 minutes ago, though. And right now, Mineski, they need to slow things down, play a bit safer, make sure they can keep getting their farm up. They're still, despite constantly kills going in ECS's favor, they're going to see maybe another kill. Puck goes down. Mineski just so sloppy. They're not out of this game by any means. The kill score looks very one-sided, but looking at this farm, guys, we're going to see 94 CS on TA, 94 on Queen of Pain, 130 on Naga Siren, And looking at the Scourge team, 150 on DK. Then after that, the highest is 67-43. There's a big farm lead for Mineski, also a big tower lead. So despite all these team fights going in the favor of ECS, the items are still going to be there for Mineski, and some of these Scourge heroes may not be getting up the necessary items apart from DK. DK, who is the highest creep score in the game. And it's going to be for me, this game is about 50-50 at the moment. No team has a big advantage. Despite the kill score, you have to take into account so many factors with the towers, the farm, as well as just the map control. Right now, Mineski, I mean, they've got some nice vision up on the map, on the high ground near mid, at bottom river. They've de-warded this mid lane as well with this sentry, and they are, I mean, they can pick their fights to some extent. At the same time, they need to be careful though. They have got the Radiance up on Naga Siren, and they are going to send those illusions in. The Radiance effect will slow down the push somewhat. Need to be careful because the AoE from either the DK Fire, the Tiny can toss, and plenty of spells that can take out these illusions very, very quickly, which is why that Vanguard is a nice item to have on that Naga Siren. Top lane. Tier 2 tower under pressure a bit. Queen of Pain is going to be looking to maybe take that out while the other team aren't watching. Mid lane is where the action is going to be. Naga Siren just sending those illusions in, doing so much damage, just annoying the Shadow Demon. The Radiance effect working wonders as he will do some de-warding there. Meanwhile, top lane, Queen of Pain, 23 HP, Tiny swing, not going to latch on, as Queen of Pain needs to be careful. He's going to maybe blink down here. Queen of Pain is in trouble. He goes down. Tiny with the toss. Monster kill for Tiny. Whew. So far, I mean, Mineski, I can't remember their last kill this game. I feel like their last kill was maybe 15 minutes ago. It's been so long. And here we're going to see Templar Assassin attempting to Roshan. He's actually going to have Roshan leave the pit. That's not what he was aiming to do. And ES is going to pop the fissure, block the advances as Jade, there we go. Mineski finds a kill. He blinks in, takes out MCNK. DK popping the ultimate form, going in. Tiny toss, stun, avalanche combo, takes out the Templar Assassin. He is now godlike, as 26-8 is the kill score here. Templar Assassin giving up on Roshan to pick up that one kill. Mineski, though, at least picking up a kill, but not quite the position they would have pictured themselves in, especially after with how well last game went. That's the way Dota is. It's a game full of momentum. They had all the momentum in their favor in that first game, but the 7-minute disconnection caused a remake, and here we are. Things are changing, and ECS are fighting and showing why they deserve to be in this GEST. As right now, 26-8, Mineski, this is going to be another comeback attempt for them. They've been constantly in this position. They often find themselves seemingly behind, seemingly in these impossible to win positions. It happened against Velocity in the past. It's happened against Orange in the past. It's happened countless times, but they somehow find ways to win these games. But ES getting picked off at mid lane, that is not going to be one of those ways. ES trying to farm towards that Blink Dagger, up to 1k gold, but still a bit of a way to go before Blink, and now ECS could even try an attempt at Roshan here, as we are going to see Mineski. I mean, they can turtle this. They can take it to late game. They've still got a lot of towers up on their side. Not to mention their late game is fairly strong with the Templar Assassin as well as... Templar Assassin as the doing a lot of physical damage, as well as the Queen of Pain and Naga Siren. Naga Siren scales well going into the late game. Queen of Pain, especially if you can get up a Hex and some survivability, is not bad. But even ECS, their late game is not shabby at all. We see Kunkka picking up a drum. He's going to make sure he has the mana pool. And Kunkka, I mean, he can have a late game impact, although he doesn't have the items at the moment. Tiny, another hero, if he picks up something like an Ag Scepter, he can be great at pushing and doing some big AoE damage in these team fights. And then finally, where are you? The last hero, the DK. He is the main character to watch out for on this Scourge team. And he has got Assault Crest Vanguard, 1200 gold, so not a massive amount of gold unless... No, he maybe has a quarters? No, that's not quarter stuff. I believe someone's making a Yules here. We're going to see a Yules up. Maybe Quarterstaff is the DKs. He could be going for a Lothar's Edge, as we do see Tiny hits level 16, now maxing out that ultimate, giving him some nice movement speed, as well as bonus damage on the toss and bonus base damage. As we see ECS, the Thai team, looking to push this mid lane. Blink in. The stun hits Tiny before he can cast a spell. Lucky, lucky man, Woots. He did not... He could not have predicted that Tiny would blink on top of him as he stunned. If Tiny had stunned first, ES was dead. But because ES stunned first, Tiny got taken out. And Tiny is not going to be too happy with that one. A bit unlucky, but luck is still a part of Dota, and ES is going to be happy with how that turned out. He's going to be saying, hey, I planned that, man. As we do see the rest of the Scourge team, we see DK selling something of his, maybe the Quelling Blade, I believe. He's going to look to pick up his Lothars? No, he's going to pick up a Mithril Hammer, probably going for a BKB, I want to say, as A Ultimate will go flying in, spot them out. It is a Mithril Hammer, so it looks like a BKB. It could be something different. It could be a Maelstrom into a Mjolnir build, but it could quite most likely be a BKB, although BKB is not going to be that useful against Naga, Siren, Templar Assassin. These right-click heroes, BKB is not going to do all that much, so he may be going for that Mjolnir, although maybe tanking up is going to be a path as well if he wants to go for a heart later on to just boost up his raw HP. Could be what he needs. And speaking of items, Templar Assassin, the Linnea, needs his BKB. He's got his Desolator, he's got his Ogre Club, sorry, Ogre Axe in fact in this. And he's getting closer and closer to that BKB. But right now, ECS, I mean, they've picked, something that not to be forgotten is they've also picked up 2 courier kills. That gives their team a lot of just basic items and farm. I mean, their support heroes get 150 gold for each courier kill, and that is going to help them out quite a lot. As we do see Tiny. What is Tiny up to? What is Tiny? Oh, he must be the one going for that Yules here. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be Tiny heading for that Yules. He's now about 500 gold away from it. As Mineski, they're down by a lot of kills, 18 kills behind, but still they're finding themselves with some map control, and we're actually going to do some bit of damage to this courier here. Queen of Pain is looking for it, gonna find it. One right click, needs to blink. One, is there another? Oh, this courier is going to scout it, and I think Queen of Pain should be able to pick it up. He's going to blink to the other side. Yes, he does. Queen of Pain picks up the courier, and
a player's
Templar Assassin gets closer and closer to that BKB. 3 courier deaths in one game, guys. Not quite something that's all that normal or typical, but this is what happens when you've got so many couriers flying around the map and you being used for scouting. DK, it's level 16. He's going to have that big AoE Frost Dragon coming into play in the next few team fights. He's picked up a 4-star as well as an Urn, Arcane Boots. His utility factor is rising quite a lot here. He can heal up his teammates when they're pushing and in between fights. He has the 4-star which he can use as well. And meanwhile, mid lane, Jay going down, finds himself on the receiving end of some aggression here. And he did force out a Puck ultimate by the looks of it. As he does go down, and his tier 1 tower should go down as well. Tiny though, going for Yules, he's not really going to have much late game potential. He could have maybe gone for an Ag Scepter. Well, he's got the Assault Cuirass already with the DK there. But the Ag Scepter is just so strong on Tiny, especially for pushing and doing damage to towers. And it looks like they want to go in. Queen of Pain, Shadow Strike gets dodged by Tiny. Nice little bit of play there. Naga Siren is charging forward, heading towards a hut. He gets forced in, and the sleep catches 2. This could be trouble for ECS. ES can't, yes, blink, ulti. This time he gets the combo. They pick up both heroes, and Mineski finally showing what they're capable of with a great combo there. The 4-staff with the Naga Siren sleep, such massive AoE on that Naga Siren ultimate. And as it is, Mineski finally showing some signs of life. Something has woken them up, and they are looking good, as we will have another save. It's been a while since the last. And we do meanwhile have Naga Siren images doing a bit of an annoying harass at this mid lane. Tiny with a DD rune, he's getting closer to that Yule Scepter, but that death there is gonna maybe slow him down a bit. He's actually up to 1600 gold, so what is he gonna go for here? Well, it looks like he does have this Yule sitting in base, but he hasn't actually got it on him at the moment. As some more Naga Siren illusions are going to do some scouting here, as Mineski getting more and more farm, closer and closer to their core items. Templar Assassin, no BKB yet. Looks like he still has a bit of a way to go. And AA Ultimate going to go flying mid lane, looking for the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon will dodge that. If that had hit, he would have gone down there. It would have done a lot of damage. Those Naga Siren illusions with the Radiance effect, taking him right down nice and low. And yeah, Vitality Boost is actually, I believe that would be the Naga Siren, who must be very close to that heart. He's up to 1050 gold, 150 gold more, and he's got that heart. So
a town is under siege.
Mineski not in as bad a position as the scoreboard seems to suggest, 28 to 11. But looking at the farm, 200 CS on DK, highest in the game, 190 on Naga Siren, 130 on Queen of Pain and Templar Assassin roughly, and that's going to be 100 on Tiny as the second highest for the Scourge team. So the problem right now is for Scourge is they're putting all their eggs in one basket. They're relying on this DK to carry with him having a massive amount of farm. He has gone for the Maelstrom build, so he is going to be looking to get some additional damage coming out from the Mjolnir, as they are on the hunt, looking for the Naga Siren. Naga Siren, no TP, does have the ultimate. Oh no, oh yeah, does have the ultimate. It's off cooldown if he needs it to use that to escape. And we will see Templar Assassin heading towards this top rune. Not going to find all too much. Blinks over. Maybe going to look for a gank at this top tier 2 tower. Pick off the hero. This tower is low as well. A couple TPs coming in though, making sure that doesn't happen. ECS are glued in to what's going on at this top lane. There's 3 heroes lurking around as Puck and Kunkka are just sort of sitting back a little bit. Mid lane, more farm going down for both teams. DK wants to pick up that next item of his. He must be getting somewhat close. No, he's still got a bit of way to go. He still needs the Hyperstone as well as the recipe.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we will see a potential gank around this top lane as Queen of Pain ES forced to blink away as quickly as possible. Oh, the combo goes down on ES. ES will drop. The torrent was unnecessary, and ECS walk away with a kill there. Not too important of a kill, but it will slow down some of the momentum Mineski had, and ES does have that blink dagger already, so not going to slow down any sort of blink dagger, and we will have another quick save.
A player's forces are under attack.
And ECS up 29 to 11 now, a 18 kill lead, but definitely nowhere near in control of this game. They're down 5 towers to 3. They're being out-farmed significantly. There's 3 core heroes on the central team, all with a lot of farm. Whereas, as mentioned, ECS with all their eggs in one basket. It's all about the DK. They're trying to get this DK up to a scary amount of power. Trying to get that Mjolnir up and trying to just get some serious right-click damage coming from him. And whether or not it's going to pay off, we're going to have to wait and see. The Sentinel have some nice heroes to counter him with. They've got the Ensnare to keep him in place from Naga Siren. They've also got the Templar Assassin who can really significantly lower his armor, and who is also getting very close to a BKB at this point. Just needs the recipe, has the Ogre Axe by the looks of it. 400 gold away as we are now 37 minutes into the game. And this game is still very much in the balance. Kunkka with a gem now going to help use that to shut down the Templar Assassin. And we are going to see whether or not
Players' forces are
there's
under attack.
ECS, whether or not they can keep this kill streak going, whether or not they can keep having these perfect team fights and using that to their advantage. They're going to look to take out Roshan. So they had vision of TA at top. They know TA is quite far away. They've got a medallion as well. That's going to help them Rosh fairly quickly. The medallion is on the Shadow Demon, I suppose. Yes, it is. And it looks like Mineski do not know what is happening. They have the Naga Siren illusions there. Naga Siren with a heart at this point. Not going to scout this out. The Aegis will go presumably to the DK, and ECS is going to be quite happy with that pickup as DK gets closer and closer to that Mjolnir, which is going to give him a lot of damage, and it's going to be a very nice pickup for him. A fairly popular item build in China where it was initially came from. As we will have another save, as Roshan did just go down, and we should probably save before this big team fight. No guys, we're going to hold off. Is it about to go down? They are in fact smoked. As we will wait and see exactly what happens here before we do in fact save. In comes the blink from Templar Assassin. They're going to instantly take out Kunkka. Can he get any spells off? Doesn't look like he will. 1 kill goes down. Ghost Scepter on Tiny, going to keep him alive a bit longer. Naga Siren Sleep. They're going to use this to set up a team fight. 1 has already gone down. Tiny blinks out before any damage can be done. Jay picks up the kill on MC and K. 2 kills from Mineski. Shadow Demon going down, and DK in trouble. He's got the Aegis. Vision drops down, and DK going to maybe die for a second time here. ES, ooh, misses the stun. ES has not been spot on with some of these timings of his blink ins or his spell casting, and we will see DK going down once again. ES, Echo Slam, Naga Siren leading the charge, just so tanky. Mineski will take out this tier 3 tower, and we will have a save now as Mineski looking very good to take this game. That 1 team fight turning things around. Mineski are going to look to take out this tier 3 tower, take out these barracks as well, and to make sure they can secure a strong lead now that they get one good fight. That's all it takes. They were losing fight after fight the entire game. They finally get one fight that goes their way and they pick up a barracks, whereas ECS have been winning fights but not taking towers, not using those kills and good team fights to their advantages. We're going to see DK in trouble again. The AA ultimate going to get him down very low. He does shatter, and Nagasara just too tanky with his heart. Things are going from bad to worse here. Nagasara ultimate gets popped, and even work on the towers here. ES blinks in. Sort of works. No, not so much. Tiny with the toss finishes him off. The ensnare goes down on Kunker. Queen of Pain blinks in. Has the sheepset. Queen of Pain, who has not been involved at all in this game. Not the best game for Oa. 2 kills, 7 deaths. He does have quite a bit of farm, but he's just not had the impact he needs. This game, Mineski was not all that convincing. A lot of their heroes just did not. I mean, as you can see, they won this game by farming. They didn't fight well, they didn't gank well, and I mean the entire game ECS were winning all the fights, but it just got to a point where Mineski, they've got too much farm. They have too many heroes with a lot of farm, and there's just no way ECS can fight anymore, as we're going to see Tiny going down here. The Radiance should finish off the kill. And he as well, Puck as well, dropping down the Dream Call. He's going to go down, the Gush gets popped. Queen of Pain, very low. Is there going to be a toss? It drops, but it's not going to be enough damage as he does pop the wand. Needs one more right click, blinks away. Tiny gets ensnared, and the kill will go as there's a 4-hero wipe. Shadow Demon respawns. He's going to have a teammate with him in about 2 or 3 seconds. It's going to be DK. He pops a BKB instantly, not wanting to get stunned under that fountain. The bottom Rex will go down. Mineski should be able to walk away with the win here, although by no means was it convincing. A very, very good showing coming from ECS, who really put up a strong fight. Even now, as they're losing their barracks, they're still up 31 kills to 20. They played it well. They put up a fight. They put on a show. And Mineski did not look convincing. As said, they are one of the top teams in Southeast Asia, but this game was not the best example of that, as they fell behind early in terms of kills. They managed to win the game by farming. They sort of showed how that they're the better team, but I feel if they were versing a stronger opponent, this could have gone very, very differently. As we are going to see another Nagasaren sleep here being used to maybe set up a nice little fight here. DK is the target. ES, Blink, Echo Slam, Fissure. They take out DK. Kunker as well, soon to follow. And Mineski are going to walk away with the victory here. Great setup there from the Nagasaren. The TA is there as well, looking to pick up a few more kills, as this is going to be just about all she wrote, as there's not much else ECS can throw at Mineski at this point. They're down 3 Raxes. The 4th and 5th Raxes at top will probably go down, and the 6th, the final range Rax at bottom, maybe just going to be ignored at the moment, as Mineski just want to have a bit of fun, go for some more kills, try and make that kill death score a bit more even, because right now, even with ignoring the barracks, they're still behind 25 to 34. As we will see the top range barracks going down. 5 Raxes down. ECS will call GG. Mineski will go on to the final group stage match next. A match against Stars Boba. A match to decide who goes through. The winner of Mineski vs Stars Boba, I believe, will go through with the 2nd place finish in Group A. Invasion-Red, who have won all their games, will be first, and the 2nd place will be either Stars Boba or Mineski, and that match is going to be coming up soon, guys. That's on next. I'll have a quick check of some of these results and find out what match is coming on next. Great play coming out from ECS Dota, representing Thailand. Some really nice Dota from those guys, but Mineski, pure class. Even with some sloppy play, they managed to win the game. A bit, I wouldn't say come back. They were never out of the game. They were never that far behind, but they definitely did not play as well as they could have, and they're going to have to step it up when they go up against Stars Boba next, guys. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. We're going to have the final match, I believe what should be the final match of today, unless there's some tiebreak matches on a bit later, which is going to be between Mineski and Stars Boba. Highly anticipated match by a lot of people, guys, so be sure to stay tuned in. We're going to have a quick commercial break, and you guys will not miss any of the action if you stay right here.